What's going on, world? A little update today. We are headed east, southeast, I reckon, on Highway 89, headed towards Page, Arizona. Just left out of Kanab this morning, a little bit before 8. Had a nice restful night. Anyway, it should be about 3.5 hours to, so it says for 64 miles to Page. It's about 3.5 hours to Flagstaff. For any of you guys wondering, I'll give you a little update when we get in town about my trailer. It's a enclosed cargo trailer, and I'll give you a little backstory on that, show you all about it. Check you later. Another beautiful day out in southern Utah. Look at those big buttes out there. Coming into Arizona, check it out. Horseshoe Bend. I might go check that out while I'm driving by. We'll see. There she is. Got the picturesque Arizona landscape ahead of us. Going to be checking that out as we drive. We're 9 miles from Page. We just passed over the Glen Canyon Dam Bridge, which is right there. And then this is the start of the Grand Canyon, basically, from what I understand. And then we've got the, was it Lake Mead? I'm not sure exactly. Truck and trailer. Been doing great. Like I said, this is a 20-foot by 8.5 box trailer. It's an extra foot of height, so I think the interior height's like 7.5, and then it's got the 5,200 pound axles on it. So it's a pretty well equipped trailer. I can haul about 7,000 pounds of payload in it, which is just at the limit for the truck, I think, because you got, well, I think this truck's ready to tow like 12.5 in the way it's spec'd out, which is not a lot in the truck world, but it is a lot for a gas engine. So we're gonna probably put about 7,000 pounds in it and take it back to Idaho. But beautiful little area out here. Never really been to this area. Living in Flagstaff for a while, I never did make it up here. We went to Monument Valley. We also did a bunch of southern Arizona stuff, all the Sedona stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna keep cruising, and if I see anything cool, I'll take a video of it. 6% grade, 4 miles. Pretty easy going, run loaded. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gonna be a heavy tow coming back this way. What's going on, world? We're at a 4 mile, 6% grade. We're about halfway through it. We're unloaded. The truck really does well downhill. I have no problems braking. The issue comes when you have to come back up this hill. You know, towing 10,000 pounds. So. But beautiful landscape. Look at that. Just beautiful views off to the right. It's hard to really concentrate on it. We're 112 miles from Flagstaff. Things are going well. What's going on, world? Getting closer to Flagstaff. You can see the San Francisco peaks there. Mount Humphreys, the tallest peak in Arizona. Still on Highway 89 South. We're coming into Cameron. The Cameron Trading Post will be coming over the Little Colorado River here in a few moments. For anybody wondering about this stretch of roadway, maybe you haven't driven this, or maybe you're new to Arizona, or maybe you're just wondering about the Southwest, this section of roadway is very bumpy. It's, I'd say if you're going to come through here with a travel trailer, or you're going to come through here with any type of hauling anything, this road's got a lot of spots where the road is heaved or settled. I'm not sure exactly what has gone on, but it's very bumpy, it's very uneven, there's a lot of jostling, and just make sure you have your load secured, and just get ready. It's about 50 or 60 miles of just really rough roads. Not a deal breaker by any means, but just something to know, especially if it was snowing or anything like that. It's just a very uneven surface. But this is Cameron. This is the Little Colorado River. I don't really see any water down there right now. But yeah, coming into Flagstaff, should be there in about an hour's time. And then, yeah, pack up the trailer, put her in the wind going north again. But this is interesting. I'm on Navajo Reservation right now. So, you know, there's a lot to understand about Indian reservations in terms of the legalities you can get into here. Apparently, from what I understand, the state highways are American soil, but as soon as you get off of a state highway, say you go down a dirt road, say you get off onto the BLM land, or not even BLM, the Navajo land, then you become part of the Navajo Nation jurisdiction, and you can be prosecuted through them, which is basically a sovereign nation. So there's a lot of things that can happen to you as an American citizen that may or may not be good for you. So just beware. Definitely respect the land when you're out here. You do not want to get in trouble with the tribal police. So that's good. And also, like, you know, the Native Americans, there's definitely a vibe here where we're just visitors. So you have to be aware that you're on their land, and that, you know, you need to be respectful. Don't litter. Don't be overly loud or crass, and just, you know, just be good humans. But this is yeah, beautiful drive nonetheless. Coming into Flagstaff, I head south on Highway 89. We're running about 70 miles an hour. Truck's doing good, other than using up fuel, which, I mean, that's what you get with a gasoline engine. It needs RPMs to make power. But I'm going to take a moment here, actually right there, 40 miles to Flagstaff. Right there's the San Francisco Peaks. That was once a great volcano. All of these little mounds and domes you see out here in the distance are all volcanic domes. And then all these ridges are all basalt rock ridges. This was a very active volcano field, I guess subterranean volcanic field. Back in the day, I forget exactly how old it is, but I think what happened is the California plate subducted underneath Arizona, modern day Arizona, and basically just pushed up all these volcanoes. We'll get a better look here at San Francisco Peak here in a second. It's actually Humphreys Peak is the tallest point there. It's 13,600 and some change, I want to say. But yeah, there it is. They think this thing was about another 6,000 feet tall or so back before it exploded. It slid off to the right here. You'll see it in a second. I actually, as we come around this bend, you'll see the debris field. Yeah, you can see the highway. One second here. Yeah, so it all slumped off to the left. Looking at your screen, you can see the highway, how it goes up over that little saddle. that's actually the debris field from the volcano. And if you get up on the peak, which I have been up there, and you look down into the crater that's there, you can just see the valley that is the basically the side explosion. It exploded off to the side, and that created that little saddle there in the middle. And then over here we have a couple of other, I think they're called stratocone, cinder cone volcanoes, something like that. But there's Sunset Crater National Monument, which is a really cool place to check out. Sorry for the bumpiness of this road. Like I said in my earlier update, section of 89 from Page, actually it's really not even the Page, it's once you kind of get onto the reservation, and then once you get back into like Flagstaff proper, it's just a very rough road. I don't know if it's lack of maintenance or soil type or the fact that it's has a lot of freezing and thaw cycles, but it's a very rough road that you can see all of the sealing that they've done, all the crack sealing. And this section is not too bad. Most of it is from Cameron up to Page, which is the really rough section, but beautiful country out here. Just driving along.